Well, welcome everyone to the call. How's everyone doing?
Fine.
Great.
Great.
Well, blessed.
All right. It's blessed and highly favored. I hear you. Well, this is a great opportunity call and informational call and whatever you want to call it. It is a team effort lifestyle call. And I'm Pastor Del Wafer, and I'm excited to have you guys on with me. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, shout out your name and where you're from. That's going to build your confidence. Speak it loud. Say it.
How about you in North Carolina?
Omar Williams, Baltimore, South Carolina. Great day in 10. How's everybody today?
Millionaire in the making, Sheila Hill, Miss Steffi, Atlanta, Maryland.
Albert Hewitt, North Carolina.
Hey, Sheila, Albert, how you?
I'm doing wonderful, doing great.
Denise Moore, Dayton, Ohio.
Hey, Paul, Denise, great to hear from you. See you soon.
Yes, sir. Jeffrey Bowden, Maryland.
Ohio. Ohio again's online. All right, Ohio.
That's the J, Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn. All right, boy. Cool. We can't wait to get back to Brooklyn.
Can't wait for y'all to get here. DC in the house, Robert Smith.
John Joseph, Emeryville, California.
Houston, Brooklyn, New York.
All right, Don, I'll take care of you. We got rock and rolling here. Just a couple more seconds, guys. Anybody else? Announce yourself.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Vaughan, Bowden, Clinton, Maryland.
Pittsburgh and Clinton, Maryland. All right.
Chiquisha, Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, there's New York again. All right, well, good. I'm telling you, we're excited to have you guys all here today with us. Today looks like, Pastor Lee says, it looks like a opportunity, a meeting. It looks like a 10-tasting party, but this is where we get started on Thursday, right here on the Tel Call. Glad to have everybody on the call. Anybody before we hang? Would like to introduce themselves again? Anyone else?
Frida Jackson, Summer Heights, Maryland.
All right, Frida, go ahead. There you go.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Welcome, everybody. We're so glad to have you guys on here with us. This is the Tel Call, Team Effort Lifestyle Call. And on this call, you'll have here the lifestyle of those people who are involved in Team Effort Network. Team Effort Network is the new division of an existing 12-year-old company. We just celebrated October 30th, 12 successful years in the sales industry, in the direct sales industry. With our 12th year anniversary, we are celebrating over 72 countries that we are in our parent company, Team Effort International, and also we have over 460,000 people in the business today. We are a debt-free, privately held company, headquarters in San Ramon, California. That's Northern California, and we are excited to be a part of this great company and to have this company, Team Effort Network, this new division that has only been launched 8 months ago, to have already we have over 5 countries that we're open in, and we're soon to open more countries to come. We're looking at South Africa, Canada, Trinidad, many other countries that's out there ready to just pop open for us. You're in the right place at the right time. I tell people, opportunity comes and knocks, but you have to be ready to seize the opportunity. And this is an opportunity for you to listen in and find out why we're so excited about this company that we have here. Again, I'm based out of Washington, D.C., and I know, as you heard on the call, there's people have called in from all over the place, all over this country of ours There are people who are using our product and people who are representing our product, and they're excited about the results that we're getting. We are a spray, vitamin, and supplement company, so we've taken the products and turned them into a form of a spray, and taken pills and turned them into a form of a spray and supplement to give you a better delivery system, give you more ingredients that you can absorb in your body, natural ingredients. I say, like Papa John says, better piece of better ingredients. We say better sprays with better ingredients. So I'm telling you right now, it's better than anything you imagine. I'm going to bring on the guy today. He was, you guys hear from him all the time, but we haven't heard from him in a while from a host standpoint and having him as a guest to speak. But I want to let him come on because he always has some fire and some exciting things to say. And, he's just a great joy to be around. And I love to have him with me. That's my one-star KV, I call him, Kevin Vaughan from Atlanta, Georgia. Kevin, are you on the call with me today?
Absolutely, so absolutely. I got to give you your props, though, first, Pastor. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Pastor, Doctor, one-star, LCQ, husband, father, grandfather, mentor, leader, and business partner, Pastor Dale Whitener. Yes, I am, sir. How are you today? I'm excited, sir. I'm excited. What's happening, Doc?
Ooh, man, I tell you, I don't think I've been introduced like that in a long time. Maybe not even ever. glad to be introduced, man.
Amen, brother. Yeah, we got a lot. You got a lot going on, and we thank you from the bottom of our heart, from all the 10 family listening. We thank you and Pastor Denise for what you all do every single day, and of course, building our teams down here, not only across the nation but even globally as well. So, thank you so much for being on the call with you, Pastor. We are excited down here in Atlanta, buddy.
Well, that's good, man. We haven't had you on in a while to just share. I mean, you're on every day, but we haven't had you on in a while to just share. Why don't you just, hey, man, fire away. I'm going to pull it back, man, and I'm going to get my glove on because I know you're going to be throwing some curveballs, man. So, listen, let's just get out of the way, man, and let you have this thing and give us something, man, that's going to get us motivated to get out of our seats and get out there and talk to people all around the country. Kevin, is yours.
Thank you so much, Pastor. That's what it's all about, too, Pastor. And also, too, feel free, Pastor Dale, to chime in anytime you want. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about today keeping it moving, okay? Keeping it moving. That's my theme for today. And I want everybody to get ready. It's going to share some awesome things that we're doing. These are things that you heard before, either from Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, from Nikisha Vaughan, Dr. Anita Poole, and all the leaders, really, all the leaders, Mr. T, all the leaders, Lawrence Anderson, ladies and gentlemen, L.A. So all the leaders have been on the call and they continue to be on the calls. You've heard this before, but really, Pastor, one of the things that we're so excited about is keeping it moving by meeting people. First thing I want to do, guys, I wanted to give a shout-out to everybody on our team that's building. We got some awesome people that just recently came on. I want to let you guys know we got Dan Dobbs that's going to be on the call as soon as possible. He's from Kennesaw, Georgia, Pastor. He's excited. Reverend, a veteran. He's real excited about our sprays and getting our company into the veterans' hands as far as the sprays and business model. We got Chris and Shakina Day, Pastor, out of Fayetteville, Georgia. They're excited and rolling. We was with them the other day talking to a daycare center. We got Greg and Sheila Marsh out of Warren, Ohio. We're opening up Ohio with you, too, Pastor, up there. We have my bishop and Pastor Crenshaw. They just recently signed up. My own bishop and pastor out of Fayetteville, Georgia, just signed up recently, and they're on fire with the sprays, and the sprays are working for them like in a week. Everybody's fired up there, Pastor, on that one. And guess what, Pastor? We're also opening up Pensacola, Florida as well. And so we're on the road, Pastor. We're on the road. So, guys, I want to encourage you guys to continue to just talk to people every single day. And what I'm going to do today, guys, I'm just going to share with you how we're doing that on a regular basis. I'm just going to go right down my list real quickly, just take some notes, guys, and Pastor, again, just chime in when you're ready. But one thing, guys, we're doing to expand our horizon, expand our sphere of influence, and also to meet as many people as possible. That's what you want to do, guys. You want to meet as many people as possible in the quickest way. The one way we do that, Pastor, is through health fairs. Guys, I want to encourage everybody around the United States to find out what health fairs are going on in your community, and believe me, you need to be a part of that. You need to set up a booth, you need to find out what the requirements are, and get a table, get a booth, and share that. We've been doing that in Atlanta and getting some great success. Not only do you get the exposure with numerous people at one time, ladies and gentlemen, you also get follow-ups, you get names, you get people that are interested in the sprays. You're going to get retail and business contact, ladies and gentlemen. People are going to buy the sprays on demand, and of course, you're then going to get follow-ups. And guess what? Even from these health fairs, ladies and gentlemen, we also get, guess what, TTPs. We're going to talk about that in a second. Now, one thing I'm excited about with the TTPs and what we do specifically, Pastor, we specifically, for those who are very interested in the business at the health fairs, guess what? We say, by the way, would you be interested in setting up a TTP? And we tell them what that is, a 10 tasting party, or tell the people about the sprays. Will they be willing to set up something in their home or in their sphere of influence or location on people that they know? And people are going to say, yes, my family or my friends or my coworker. They may invite you to their job or their business area to share the information. Now, what I do, Pastor, I don't go necessarily to sell sprays right away. We go just to share the information about the business, about 10. The goal is to get the information out there, share the awesome business, and guess what, guys? They're going to want to know more about 10. They're going to want to know more about the sprays, and that's when you really engage them into the business and into the sale of the business areas as well. So not only do we do the health fairs, we also ask for people who are very interested, after qualifying them, to say, hey, would you be interested in hosting your own TTP or hosting your own event in your community? And believe me, Pastor, it works like a charm because we're able to get into other areas that we normally wouldn't get in unless we just met that person right away. But we're meeting more people at the health fairs, and guess what? We're taking it to the next level by actually asking for TTPs from that area on interested people. So right now from the health fairs, personally, we got like 5 TTPs out of one health fair, and then we got invited to next year, which is going to be, I think it's in March of next year, we got invited to another health fair that's going to have about access to about 1,000 people. So we're real excited about that. So another area is health fairs. I want to share that with you. You can set up TTPs from that by just talking to the people. That's another area that we're excited about when you're talking to organizations, groups, and associations. Talk to them about using our wonderful business as a fundraiser. We're also using that as a tool. So you can also use 10 as a fundraiser, guys. So get real creative there. So guess what? Because you're involved with the organization, they're always looking for fundraiser opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, always. So guess what? Turn that around, show them your business in 10, show them how the sprays can be a fundraiser, and guess what's going to come out of that, guys? Not only is the fundraising side and the profits are going to come out for that, they're going to want to know how can they be a part of the business and also how they're going to get the sprays, because sprays work. You know that. The fundraisers, Pastor, just open up another whole nother level to get you in front of people. It's all about getting you in front of people as fast as possible. We don't want you to have to meet 20 people in 20 days or 20 people in a day. Why not have one location or one opportunity, that's a health fair or some type of meeting, and meet people all at one time? You can meet 20 people in an hour, ladies and gentlemen, and have that done for your whole day or for your whole week. So we want you to maximize. Now, continue to meet people, of course, continue to network and meet individual people as you go out. But, Pastor, we've been using these large events, especially when we're invited and when we get invited, to actually meet more people in a timely manner. So, for example, you can meet 50, 60 people in a week if you just do 3 events. It could be a health fair. It could be a meeting location that you're invited to just to share the sprays. So that's what we've been doing in the health fairs, setting up home TTPs and fundraisers. One thing we've got to also encourage, I want to get back to this, always continue to talk to people about the business, ladies and gentlemen. No matter if you're in the grocery store, you're taking your laundry, your dry cleaning. It doesn't matter. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to go to lunch with a good friend of mine, and we're going to be leaving brochures at the restaurant there with the owner. So things like that you can do on a regular basis. So no matter what you're doing, continue to talk to people. And the reason why is because it's been said over and over again, people need to experience the sprays, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, we cannot, bring up that we got a miracle drug. We can't bring up any healing properties of the sprays, but we know the sprays work. And Pastor, as you know, the way we do that is through our testimonies, guys. Our testimonies are the way. Put people on calls, put people on a three-way call, get those people involved with people who actually have results on the page. Up to everyone that you meet, only because we have a solution. And one thing I love that a friend of mine used to say, Pastor, is that if you ask the right question, you'll get the right answer. And we're going to talk about that for a minute, too, as we talk to people. So basically what we're doing and what we all should be doing is find the need, right? I think most of us know that there's a need out there for people's health to improve. Our crusade in Atlanta, and of course even within 10, is to really encourage people through their doctor to get off the pills and get off medication. So guess what? When you find a need, right, that's talking to people about the need, we know most people have a need for our sprays. What they do, you ask questions, right, and then guess what? We fill the need listening. So once we hear what their need is, whether it's financial or just maybe their health needs to be improved in a certain area, again, ask the right question, right? Listen, and then basically you can go with the need from there. And guess what's going to happen from that, guys? When you do that, you're going to get a retail business, right, out of that. And definitely going to get a business partner later on as well, because guess what? The individual's going to say, hey, not only do the sprays work, and they're going to buy the sprays, they're going to say, well, how can I get involved in the business? Or maybe they'll even give you some referrals on some people that want to get in the business. So that's another part of that reason for finding need and fill it and ask the right question. The other area, Pastor, I love is, guess what? Presentations, right? You're going to be able to give them a presentation as soon as possible, because you're going to ask, can you pull some people together? That's my favorite phrase. Can you pull some people together where we can share this information? And most people say, yes, I can do that. You get your calendar set, get your time set, location set, and get that done. So from that, find the need and fill it, and then listen to what they want. You will get retail, business partners, and presentations. Guess what? And in addition to that, you can also share your awesome websites. And for those who may be brand new on the awesome call today, your websites are, this is your video, that's Win with 10, that's TEN, winwith10.com. That's your about 4-minute overview of our sprays on video. So you can get that out quickly, right, as well. And of course, our corporate website, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be teameffortnetwork.biz. That's teameffortnetwork.biz. Those are your two websites. Once you find a person that says, I want to know more about this business, can you share this information with me? And you may not have a lot of time right then, but you just give them the websites, make sure they text it to them, email it to them, whatever it takes, but get those websites out, ladies and gentlemen, to the individual who's interested. The other part of that, too, once I find the need, right, ask questions, and then I have a solution by listening, I fill the need. You can also follow up with TTPs, follow-up, and, of course, from there, you're going to sign them up after that as well. So the key, Pastor, is to really get in front of people as much as you can, as quick as you can, and why not utilize these associations, groups, and fairs and so forth, where people are going to be at anyway. So the goal is to talk to everybody, ask for business, ask for opportunities to be in their organizations as well, to talk about the sprays. Again, Pastor, what I don't always do, I don't go there to sell the sprays. I just share the information because I know they're going to be interested in the sprays after I give them a presentation. Because sometimes, Pastor, I may have 15 minutes, I may have a half hour. So guess what? We're always going to promote the sprays, what they do, the benefits, and so forth. And guess what? My final question is, does anybody need more information? And if they do, I'll go ahead, Pastor, and make sure I have a sign-up sheet so they can sign up. And guess what I'm going to do? Within 48 hours, Pastor, I'm going to be following back up and ask them a little bit more about what they need to do next, whether it's retail sprays, TTP, or they're ready to sign up in the business as well once they look at everything. So it's so important to do that. Now, let's talk about the team a little bit, guys. So important to help your team as well, okay? How do we do that? Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, and Nikisha teach us all the time. Nikisha Vaughan teaches us all the time. By helping the team, what we do is three-way calls, guys. That is a magic formula, everybody. Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale teach us all the time that three-way call is so important. Now, what's so important also is that anybody that in the business can do a three-way call. So please share that with your new people, that anybody who's in the business, because all you're doing is edifying the leaders, you're edifying the business, you talk about Mel and Amy, you're talking about the sprays, and basically you're just telling what the sprays have done for you. So you give your testimony, ladies and gentlemen, edify Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, or your upline, or of course you talk about Mel and Amy, and you really just talk about how the business has benefited you and how it's benefiting you and what it's done for you. That's all you really got to say. So three-way call, get anybody who's in the business, excited about the business, on the call for that individual. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to close that deal. You're going to close that individual out that helps you in that area. So that's helping the team. The other area, of course, is TTPs, right? We want to make sure that all the new people, how do you get involved in TTPs or plug your people into TTPs from around the country? Is you go to winwith10.com/calendar. That's winwith10.com/calendar. And that'll give you the at least the formal TTPs. There may be some others going on as well around the country, but those are the formal TTPs. Once you guys plug into that, and of course share that calendar with everybody so they know when to go to the TTP, so the host can actually help you build your business and get them signed up for you as well. So such important tool we have. I love them. Down here in Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen, we have them every Tuesday. Again, check the calendar for the event as well down here in Atlanta to help support our team all across the country. So if you got people in the metro Atlanta area, our TTPs are on Tuesday. Again, go to winwith10.com/calendar for more details about that. But our goal is to support you as part of the 10 family. Hey, the next area is planning. Oh, Pastor Dale, I love this part of our business where we have to plan our work and work our plan. So what we want to encourage you to do, and this is what I have to do every day, you got to have a plan. Okay, how many people am I going to meet today? How many TTPs am I setting up this week? Those type of things. How many people do I have to call? How many people do I have to call for my team? So you want to have a good planning skills, ladies and gentlemen. That means you're going to have to plan out your wonderful business throughout the week so you can reach your goals, whether it's for your car qualification or hitting executive, ladies and gentlemen, or hitting 1-star and beyond, or hitting that next bonus. You want to be able to do that. So it's so important to plan your work and work your plan. Also, too, Pastor, we got to talk a little bit about this. You want to check your back office, right? Check your back office and see where you're at on your volume, ladies and gentlemen. See where you're at on your points, so you'll know exactly what you need to do to hit those levels in our wonderful business plan as well. So planning, Pastor Dale, is so important here that we must plan our business. We're running a business. That what Mel and Amy has taught us all along. We're running a business, but we want you to have fun in doing your business as well. So planning is so much important. It's so important for our wonderful business. Hey, our next bullet is going to be scheduling tips, if you will. I should say scheduling trips. Now, what I've been doing, Pastor Dale, I'm starting to get on the road a little bit too as well. For example, North Carolina, Florida, Alabama, wherever we got to go. If people are going to put some people together, I'm talking about if you're going to put 20 to 30 people together or 15 to 20 people together, I'm going to be in helping you set up your TTP or form your TTP for you, help you. So I'm getting back on the road, Pastor, and we just want to take every state possible. Guys, I'm going to tell you, did the research a little bit here. In the Southeast, just the states in the Southeast is 48 million people, right? 48 million. And we're definitely going after that. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you to know that we are so new. I think it's like 3,500, maybe less than 3,500 in 10 right now in the United States. So you have a lot of work to do. And guess what? You want to be the first one to open up counties, cities, townships, wherever you want to be, guys. You want to be the first ones to open up these wonderful locations. So I'm starting to get back on the road a little bit more. Pastor, I want to encourage everybody to open up these other states and cities before somebody else does. Most likely, that's not going to be an issue because we're going to be the first ones there. We are the go-getters in our wonderful family, so I think we're going to do that. But the goal I want to encourage everybody to do is to schedule some trips and get outside your comfort zone. And whether it's Savannah, Georgia for us, I'm going to be going to Savannah soon. We're going to be setting us up in Alabama. We got some ties to Alabama right now and Florida. We want to encourage everybody to get back on the road and share this wonderful. And what's pretty neat now, because we're getting to the holiday season, Pastor, it's going to be a lot easier for some because they're going to be traveling anyway. So I want to put a plug in. When you're going to your events for the holiday, plan a TTP. Just make sure you got approval. Make sure everybody knows you're going to talk a little bit about the sprays, about the business a little bit. But it's always good to plan ahead of that. But make sure you take advantage of your family, friends, associates that are going to be gathering anyway for like Thanksgiving and, of course, Christmas coming up. But when they're gathering, if it doesn't conflict with what they're doing, go ahead and have a TTP. It doesn't take very long. All you have to do is take 15, 20 minutes and share the information. It's so important that we share, invite. And another thing, too, I want to share with you guys, another tip, too, as we get to the end here, is pace your business, right? pace your business every single day. You have to be in creative mode. You have to be, and I'm going to meet somebody new today mode. But also, too, Pastor, this is the biggest thing. Ask people for business. Be not afraid to ask people for business. You're starting your business. You have the awesome sprays. We got the awesome comp plan. We got the awesome business model. Do not be afraid, ladies and gentlemen, to ask people for business. Let them know, I am building my network. I'm building my business, but be excited about it. And believe me, people will help you. They'll give you names. They'll give you follow-ups. They'll give you businesses. They'll give you somebody in another state. Say, oh, I think John will be real good in this. Here's his number. Give him a call. He is looking for an opportunity like this. So, ladies and gentlemen, do that either through social media or just through networking, because you never know. That's the key. You got to talk to people, because you never know. They may not be interested, right, the individual, but they got somebody, may have somebody in their family or somebody in their sphere of influence that's sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they say, I'm looking, and guess what? That could be your next, Pastor Dale or Pastor Denise in your business as well. So pace your business, ladies and gentlemen. Pace it where you're on track on building your business every single day. And believe me, you're going to see the growth not only daily, but also weekly as well, as you bonus out each and every week and every month as well on your bonuses. So we're so excited about you guys. Let's look at my notes, Pastor, here. I want to make sure. This is one thing I do share with you. I took my notes down here. Is that this is one thing I do ask as well. What do you like best? This is when people see your business. This is when people see your business, right? Say, what do you like best about 10, right? You're asking a question, and then ask them specifically, when and how do you see yourself getting started? So when you have somebody who's gone through the program, right, seen the business, excited about the business, feel free, and also don't be afraid to ask them, what do they like best about 10? They're going to let you know. And then from there, you say, great. When do you see yourself getting started? They're going to give you a date. They're going to give you a time to sign up, because you want to make sure they sign up correctly. And also you want to make sure they're positioned in your team, right, properly as well, so you can bonus out and also help your team grow as well. So that's so important, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure you ask for the business, ask people when to get ready to get started, and don't be afraid to really tie that down so you can have a specific time. Because I'm going to tell you guys, our time, I know Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale's time is very valuable. And we really want people that if they're going to give you a yay, we want that yay to turn into a business partner, to be part of our family as well. So it's so important that do not let people waste your time. Get that information, ask for the information, and believe me, folks, your team will continue to grow and flourish as much as we can. So I'm so excited about you guys in that area. And I hope, Pastor Dale, this is keeping it moving forward. That's my theme for today, and I'm going to give it back to you. I do have some quotes if you need them later on, but back to you, Pastor Dale. I'm excited, man. We're just keeping it moving. Thank you so much for your leadership and opportunity today as well. I hope that helped out a little bit today. Back to you.
Well, KB, thank you so much, man, for that. Great. I told you guys you got to get your glove out, because K was going to be throwing. And the object of it is, as he said, is to keep it moving. Keep your business moving. Keep your focus moving. Don't get stagnated. As you grow your business and you continue to grow your business, you're going to always be looking for the next opportunity, the next possibility of, where are you going to get your one ace at? Remember, Mel said that you would be a multimillionaire in this company, you're going to have 4 aces, and you may have to go through a whole deck of cards to get your 4 aces, or you may not. You may only have to go through, a half a deck of cards. But whatever the case, you're going to have to go through some numbers. And once you understand that, you understand the importance of getting your business off and running by exposing it to as many people as you possibly can. I know my son Derek, he's been really, really working hard. Yeah. And I called him the other day, and it was like, it must have been about 6 or 7 o'clock at night. And I said, hey, man, where you at? He said, I'm out here getting it. I'm out here talking to everybody I can see, And I said, well, great. I said, great. Yeah, I said, great. Well, I said, well, you heading home? He said, nah, I can't go home yet. I said, what do you mean? He said, I got to get 20 numbers and emails. I ain't there yet. I can't go home. He said, I'm tired, man. I've been out here hours. I want to go home. He said, but I can't go home until I get my 20. Wow. He's out there getting it done because he understands exposure to numbers. The more people you expose this business to, the more people are going to win with you. And that's the bottom line. Is the person who's exposed it to the most people win. Bottom line.
Yes, sir.
So you got to make sure that you're exposing your business and this opportunity to what's taking place. And so we're excited about what you're giving us, man.
Yeah.
Always excited about KV One Star bringing it to us. We're going to flip all the way to the across the big pond and go to the UK. Miss Anita Poole, are you with us for our quotes?
I am here. Can you hear me okay, Dale?
Oh, man. What are you doing? Oh, Anita, how are you today? What?
That was fantastic, Kevin. I just love your energy and your enthusiasm and all the things you're doing. Absolutely fantastic. And we've got a real duty to share the opportunity, share the product.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Absolutely. I was looking at one of the statistics on, one of the countries. The 5 richest families are wealthier than the poorest 12.5 billion people in that country. And that country happens to be my country, the UK. So have I got a duty to share this wonderful opportunity? Because what Mel and Amy are offering us is not only fantastic products that everyone needs, and it can help so many people. Yeah. They're offering us a way to actually balance out wealth. All we have to do is grab that way, both for ourselves and our family and to give the opportunity for others. So it's absolutely fantastic. A couple of the other things I was reading recently, there's been some articles about sugar, and they're talking about sugar as a toxin, not just something that people are eating, not just something that's in people's foods, etc., but as an actual toxin. The headline was, academics warn that sugar has become as dangerous to health as alcohol and tobacco. And that's based on some studies, that's based on, what's happening in terms of the statistics on obesity, the statistics on, because obesity leads to all sorts of other disorders like diabetes, inflammation, arthritis, high blood pressure, many different serious disorders. And we don't claim to treat, cure, or prevent. But guess what, folks? In our arsenal of wonderful goodies, TEN oral sprays, some of these natural ingredients actually help to burn up the calories from sugar, help to burn up the fat that's deposited from unwanted calories, and actually help to control sugar metabolism and control the metabolism, the body metabolism, so that it can actually burn up these harmful calories faster and actually help the sugar metabolism and help decrease the appetite and the cravings for this toxic substance, sugar, that is in practically all the foods that we eat, particularly, processed foods, cereals. You'll be shocked, folks, if you look at some of the ingredients in some of the stuff that we buy. Unless we're getting food out of the ground and fresh off meat, fish, etc., fresh fruit and vegetables. Obviously, fruit contains quite a bit of sugar, but that's natural sugar. It's not unnatural toxic sugar. So you'll be surprised at how high the sugar content is in food. And you know why it's high? Because it creates cravings. It creates the body wanting to have more. And so it's making us addicted to it so that we buy more. It's a marketing ploy, basically. So, we've got to guard against it. We've got to use these sprays to help retrain our bodies, and we've got to help a lot of people out there. I even read this article where a very, very good GP, general practitioner, that's a general doctor, was actually banned from prescribing injections of vitamin B12 to help his patients with multiple sclerosis because of certain guidelines. Now, can you imagine that doctor knows from some of the statistics and studies that in a different country, they are using B12 injections for multiple sclerosis patients and having some remarkable results. Now, again, we don't claim to treat, cure, or prevent. We don't guarantee anything, but he was already seeing great results of B12 to multiple sclerosis patients. Some of them were wheelchair bound, and after having these injections, they were able to walk. It was that dramatic. And here we have in our sprays B-Boost. People don't need to have injections. They can simply spray in the mouth.
Right.
Yeah, isn't it, Kevin? I mean, it's astounding what we've got here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, exactly. it makes you wonder, well, actually, where does the banning come from?
Yeah.
Banning sometimes comes from some of the boards that a lot of people who are on the boards are also on the boards and connected to the drug pharmaceutical companies. So, we got to have our eyes open, folks, and we've got to share these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful natural oral sprays. So, it's all to do with attitude. It's all to do with action. And whoa, is Kevin a fantastic role model for attitude? So I'm going to give a few quotes about attitude. Thank you so much, Kevin. Thomas Jefferson said, "Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man, however, with the wrong mental attitude." And if we need to look at a person who's got the right mental attitude, boy, it's Kevin Vaughan. The excitement and wonderful attitude he brings is absolutely fantastic. So, John Maxwell said, people may hear your words, but they feel your attitude. And folks, I can tell you as an image consultant, it's not all the time what we say or what you say. It's about how you make people feel. That's what gets results.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, we just hear Kevin. How does that make us feel? Well, it makes us feel charged up, ready to go.
Yeah.
And it's so incredibly positive. So, we've got to go out there and we got to help people feel just like Kevin helps us to feel. Lou Holtz said, "Ability is what you're capable of doing. Motivation determines what you do. However, attitude determines how well you do it." And I know Kevin's gonna, he's gonna really, really go places. So Winston Churchill, a very, very great prime minister in the UK, said, "Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference." And he had to lead the country through very, very severe difficulties decades ago, and he made a big, big difference. So he knew it's all about attitude. John Maxwell said, "The greatest day in your life and mine is when we take total responsibility for our attitudes. That's the day we truly grow up." And, that's what Mel and Amy, have said to us. It's all about our attitude. It's all about our focus, and then we'll really, really go places. So, folks, Wade Boggs said, "A positive attitude causes a chain reaction of positive thoughts, positive events, and positive outcomes. It is a catalyst, and it sparks extraordinary results." So, we're around the, fireworks time, Thanksgiving time coming up. Here in the UK, we've just had yesterday and this weekend bonfire night, which is, the equivalent of Halloween and fireworks. So, let's go out there with sparks and create extraordinary results.
Yeah.
Back to you, Kevin and Dale.
Wow, that's awesome, Pastor. That was awesome, wasn't it? Woo! Incredible. That's great. Pastor Dale, real quickly before you come back on, I wanted to mention, I had a gentleman down here in Atlanta that said that had a need. He basically had a need to have some food, And he said, Mr. Vaughan, I appreciate you praying for me, but I need to eat. I still need to eat. So bottom line, I still had to give him some money. Okay, now what I'm saying here, ladies and gentlemen, we have some solutions to people's needs out there. You got to understand, people are hurting through their health. Okay, now I'm not a doctor, and we're not all doctors on here, but the point is we have something we need to share. So you have to share it. You just have to share it. Keep sharing. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, the business is going to grow. People are going to get enlightened. They're going to get their understanding of what the sprays do. Like Dr. Anita Poole just mentioned, ladies and gentlemen. So it's so important that we share. It's so important only because people need to know we exist. There's millions of people still don't know that the sprays exist yet, guys. So guess who's going to do that? We got to tell them. Back to you, Pastor Dale. Pastor G, back to you. Incredible.
Great. Kevin Vaughan, Dr. Anita, great job. And, that little attitude, the little positive attitude you have can make a big change in people's lives.
Yes,
a world of difference in what you're trying to do. And so glad to have you guys on the call with us today. Listen, missing my partner. She's decided to take off today and have some personal time. So I look forward to seeing Pastor Denise McDowell tomorrow. And glad you all are here with us. Thank you so much for joining us in the call, and look forward to seeing you again. Don't forget, December 6th, we're going to be in Indianapolis, Indiana, with BBCQ qualified and LCQ qualified, the first person who is qualified for both car programs in our company.
Congratulations,
we're looking forward to being with her and her team there in Indianapolis. December 6th, more information to follow. Don't forget the playback line, the 24-hour playback line, 10-minute peak call, 605-475-4099. 605-475-4099, code 1023872 # and then press pound again. See you tomorrow. Know that you're loved and appreciated.
Hey, family, Pastor Dale. Hey, family, quick. I'm timing at the end. Don't forget tonight, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're having a corporate call with Robert Hickens. Mel Gill is still out of town, out of the country in Asia, not able to get back to the corporate call, so it's going to be hosted tonight by the Director of Communications, Robert Hickens. Tonight's family corporate call tonight, so get the corporate update tonight with Robert Hickens, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here at the same dial number. Be there, get your team on, find out what the new promotion is, and find out what's happening for the month of November.
Fantastic. That's great. Wow.
All right. Thank you for popping in to do that. And we'll see you on the call tonight. And those of you who are in the Maryland market, we have our TTP tonight. Come out, bring your guests. Let's pack the room. Let's close some deals. See you guys tomorrow. You're loved and appreciated.